Life is not easy to carry on. I know you've been trying so very, very hard, but you got to be strong if you wanna survive. You could be a rich man, you may be a poor man. We are just the same. One life, one blood. Sometimes it gets so hard for you. You even want to kill yourself. Don't give up, don't give up, don't give up. As long as there is life, there's got to be hope. Whoa, whoa. Keep on trying. One day, keep on trying. It's gonna be better. Keep on trying. La, 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 la. Keep on trying. If you've been suffering for so long and there's nowhere to turn, just take it to the Lord in prayer. He will be on your side, and you're never, never gonna fall. You've been hurt so many times. You've been let down by all your friends. Don't lose your mind. Keep trying so hard. Some pretend they love you when you have, but when you're down, they laugh at you. Don't give up, don't give up, don't give up. As long there is life, there's got to be hope. Oh, oh. Keep on trying forever and ever. Keep on trying. Don't give up. Keep on trying. Survival. Oh, oh. Keep on trying. No matter how hard it may be. Keep on trying. There's no easy way. Keep on trying. You gotta keep on trying. 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 very, very hard. But you got to be strong if you wanna survive. You could be a rich man, you may be a poor man. We are just the same. One life, one blood. Sometimes it gets so hard for you. You even want to kill yourself. Don't give up, don't give up, don't give up. As long as there is life, there's got to be hope. Whoa, whoa. Keep on trying. One day, keep on trying. It's gonna be better. Keep on trying. La, 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 la. Keep on trying. If you've been suffering for so long and there's nowhere to turn, just take it to the Lord in prayer. He will be on your side, and you're never, never gonna fall. You've been hurt so many times. You've been let down by all your friends. But don't lose your mind. Keep trying so hard. Some pretend to love you when you have. And when your job and laugh at you, don't give up, don't give up, don't give up. As long there is life, there's got to be hope. Whoa, whoa. Keep on trying forever and ever. Keep on trying. Don't give up. Keep on trying. Survival. Whoa, whoa. Keep on trying. No matter how hard it may be. Keep on trying. There's no easy way. Keep on trying. You gotta keep on trying. 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 Life is not easy to carry on. I know you've been trying so very, very hard, but you got to be strong if you wanna survive. You could be a rich man, you may be a poor man. We are just the same. One life, one blood. Sometimes it gets so hard for you. Lord in prayer, He will be on your side, and you're never gonna fall. You've been hurt so many times, you've been let down by all your friends. Don't lose your mind, keep trying so hard. Some pretend they love you when you have, but when you're down they laugh at you. Don't give up, don't give up, don't give up. As long there is life, there's got to be hope.
We the old school there, you know. We love the old school song.
Keep on trying, forever and
Please
ever.
share the show.
Keep on trying, don't give up. Keep on trying, Bible. Oh. Keep on.
You know, we the old school there. We let the old school song. You're the new school there. You're like the new school song. The one that can be cursing people, I want the one you're like one that can be talking about Baba Tine. Our own old school song is meaningful. Yeah, this old school song got meaning. And it's very, very good. Anyway, I'm drinking my hatai though. Once again, we want to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of you. This is SKTV coming to you live from Phoenix, Arizona. Again, my name is Teku Kenneth. I want to welcome all of you. Let me start by acknowledging and recognizing some of you that have just joined us in the last few minutes. We will start with the very first person on here today to write was Miriam Hill. Miriam Hill, welcome to SKTV. Ima Bigger, welcome to SKTV. Rose Russell, welcome to SKTV. Yvonne Eo, welcome to SKTV. Sandy Pacolo, welcome to SKTV. Eleanor Davis. And Marie Pratt, welcome to SKTV. Catherine Sharp Davis, welcome to SKTV. And let me see here. We got a lot of people in here. Good luck, Patrick Lama. Welcome to SKTV. Joseph Conto, my brother. Hey, Joseph Conto, if you intend to come on, let me know. I will send you the link. You say you wanted to speak to your people back in Bon County and Magibi County. Speaking of the people of the Pele heritage, we will do that if you want to come on. Catherine say we will keep on trying until we change the mindset of our people. Good deal. You have to keep on trying. Not giving up. Bint Ability, welcome to SKTV. Dorothy Savvy, welcome to those people that Dorothy, they don't talk a lot, they don't call in, but they are very supportive. They're always here on the show on. Yeah, Gamer Washington, welcome to SKTV. I like all my Google people here today. Gamer Washington, welcome to SKTV. Amara Sisse, welcome to SKTV. Darcy Davis, welcome to SKTV. Nelly Roy, welcome to SKTV. Live Vakaba Domande, welcome to SKTV. Naomi Mimi, welcome to SKTV. Tiga Klaus, welcome to SKTV. And Anita Queen Kane, welcome to SKTV. Augustine Lamin, Ahodana Eugene Lamin Fagon. Augustine Lamin, welcome to SKTV. And Alex Nimler, welcome to SKTV. D. Curtis, now my brother there, man. D. Curtis is my brother if it's D. Curtis from another mother. But if it's my Curtis, I don't know that one because that one can spoil my show. D. Curtis, I like D. Curtis better. My Curtis can spoil my show. It can make me laugh too much until I can't keep up. Sensi Perry, welcome to SKTV. Comfort Abu, welcome to SKTV. And Edward Dennis, welcome to SKTV. What? Trish Ford, welcome to SKTV. Miata Takena, welcome to SKTV. Sarah Barion Davis, welcome to SKTV. Philip, welcome to SKTV. Pauline Colley, welcome to SKTV. Ibrahim Sanyogo, welcome to SKTV. A lot of people here. Bled, Sampong, Batu, welcome to SKTV. Yeah, I like D Curtis better. I don't like my Curtis. See, that one can make me laugh too much. And when I'm doing a show, I don't want to be showing my 32. Yes, Shushu Walker, welcome to SKTV. Yumutri Kranga, welcome to SKTV. Emmanuel Fuflen, welcome to SKTV. James Tanu, welcome to SKTV. Amadou Kone. Folks, we send a link to the folks in Liberia. I am not sure if Melbourne is ready yet, but I think he gets the information already. He got the information already. I think he's getting ready to come on. Prince Kalum, welcome to SKTV. Yeah, I know. Augustine, I'm just pulling your legs. When I say it's not Eugene Fagon, I know it's not Eugene Fagon. Just pulling your legs. This person, Tiga Klaus, he said, vote for JNB and Jeremiah Kung. That's number 2. Yeah, I mean, you have the right to do that. Edward Dennis, yes. Ben Zonga Kamara, welcome to SKTV. The Mandingo Bassa man. I can always call him like that. The man of Mandingo man born in Bassa. So Bezonga me, Bezon, boy. Bezonga, welcome to SKTV. Jeremiah Wapo, Chairman Fumature, welcome to SKTV. So today, we are looking at the campaign for the next 52, 51, 52 days to the elections. We ask, what are your expectations leading to the elections? When we say elections, it means that we are not just looking at the presidential election. We are talking about the entire elections process that includes legislative as well, meaning senators and representatives. They are all running this time around. In a normal country, under normal circumstances, the expectations of people during these times, people expect to hear from their aspirants, the candidates, the will-be leader, to come and explain to them, if they have been in power, to come and showcase their accomplishment, telling the people what I have done, what I did for the period that I have served in office. If you haven't been there before, you should have a platform, a policy prescriptions, an agenda that can outline, or that will outline, what you intend to do for your people, that you intend to represent. Whether you are running for a representative position, or you are running to be a senator, or you are running for president, within the next 52 days or 51 days, neighbor.
Yeah, yeah. What's up?
How you doing? It looks like you're running a little bit behind to the car. I sent you the link. It took a long time before you seen it. I'm like, I've not seen anything yet, because I could tell whether you've seen it or not.
No, I saw it, but I had to switch, now, as usual. And
Yeah, especially we have to take the call, right? Calls. Yeah.
I had to switch
Because you've been
from
doing
computer 1 to computer 2. That's the thing. So sometimes it take a little bit of time. In fact, even to log in again, the people keep asking me, whatever it is my account, all the kind of thing. I have to answer some questions.
Yeah, tell us your account.
Yeah, you know all I want a time going. So myself I'm feeling a little bit bad. But happy it, that's it. And thank God at least we are good to go. So how everything?
Everything's good. So the topic today we are talking about what are your expectations within the next 52 days before the elections, and so those expectations, like I say, in a normal country
Mhm.
with normal people under normal circumstances, people expect discussions of issues, their well-being, their future, and the future of their children. I listened to the Liberian Minister of Finance, Samuel Toya, the other day on another network. He said Joseph Nima Boakai has no case, and the United Party has no case against them. He said the person that should be talking should be Mr. Alexander Kamis because he has never been in power. He said, because when they say, when they're not as government, when they say we have done X, Y, and Z, Kumis has the right to say, well, I would have done it better. I would have done it this way or the other way, the best way possible that give different outcome. He said, but Joseph Walker been there, he was there for 12 years
Mhm.
and nothing to show for it. So he has no new idea. They can only make, you know, competitive analysis based on their past records. So Joseph, they can say, well, we did X, Y, and Z. Joseph Barker can say, well, when I was there, when we were there, these are the things that I did. These are my track record. These are my accomplishment and signature projects that we achieved, we accomplished for Liberia and the Liberian people. But then, unfortunately, among the three, major parties or major candidates,
Mhm.
it is only Alexander Cummings that continues to talk about what he will do and how he will do it for the Liberian people. Joseph Boakai is not speaking. Joseph Boakai, people told him to sit down home the day we campaign for him. Joseph Boakai health condition will not permit him to be active and work like he's supposed to. Joseph Boakai's supporters feel that Boakai does not need to campaign. That Boakai does not need to defend his record. That Boakai does not need to tell anybody anything. That they have over 400,000 votes kept in the vault where they can go unlock it. I don't know whether it's in national saving banks around that Warusa or they have it in LBDR, wheresoever they have it kept. They feel they don't need to convince the Liberian people or give any reason why or reasons for which Joseph Boakai should be elected. They feel entitled. They feel that the country belongs to them. They feel more Liberian than the other Liberians. That's why if you do not subscribe to their ideology, to their way of doing things, that means you are a less of a Liberian. On the other hand, George Oponwia, who's supposed to be playing video, audio, showing Google things, big things of accomplishment for the past 6 years. It seems like he has nothing to show either. George Weah is campaigning like never before. George Weah is going around throwing jabs, using underage kids to campaign for them, giving money to those little children under 18 to campaign for them. I saw some of it yesterday. That was very embarrassing. Instead, George Weah, I would have expected George Weah to come and tell the Liberian people. But people, you're listening to me. You're listening to me. And you look at these things. When we came in, their country was fragile. Their country was not peaceful. We have instituted high level of security. Everybody is safe. People are moving about. People are moving around freely with no security threat. We have reduced armed robbery. We have reduced people jacking people's phone from them. When we came in, there was no electricity. Now we have had electricity everywhere. Liberians are enjoying electricity right now. When we came in, the country was dirty. Now we have cleaned up the city. We have a different city right now. Those are the campaign messages that I personally expect from the president. When we came in, the justice system was bad. It was corrupt. Now we have fixed it. The Liberal justice system is now independent than ever before. Justices are doing their duty without any harassment or any influence of the executive. Since we came in, we have accomplished S, Y, and Z. We have built more schools. We have more students. We have more children attending school now than ever before. Those should be George Weah campaign messages. But there's nothing there to show. So they can't say that. George Weah campaign should be about how the country is better now than it was 6 years ago. George Weah should be campaigning, telling the Liberian people the road construction. Not only a few roads in Mosvado, in Morovia. Morovia is not Liberia, my friend. The southeast, where George Weah says he's from. You cannot access southeast. You have to spend 3-4 days to get to some of the area. As a matter of fact, some people that can afford have to travel to Ivory Coast. They have to fly to Ivory Coast to enter the southeast. Joseph Nima Boakai himself cannot even travel en route to go to his hometown after serving 12 years. They say, we got the answer for the country. We want to change things around. How? How are you going to change things around when you had the opportunity to do anything you want to do? Joseph Boakai served in several capacities, including the managing director of LPMC, Minister of Agriculture, Vice President for 12 years, over 40 years in public service. After 40 years in public service, not only that he did not do anything for his people, but he did nothing for himself. But yet, he wanted Liberian people to trust him of the country. The man who served 12 years as vice president and almost 25 years serving in other capacities, getting fact checks, getting 2 million plus budget a year for 12 years, only to counter the Liberian people that I depend on banks. I take loan from banks for my upkeeping. That shows that you are not physically responsible, that you are not financially responsible or financially inclined, that you don't see they can be trusted. Our responsibilities start with ourselves. Especially when you have the opportunity. As a matter of fact, for Joseph Nima Boakai to serve as vice president up to this point does not have serious contacts that he can point to as former vice president. I can tell you for a fact, the state where I live, the city where I live, Phoenix, Arizona, if Joseph Boakai had any contact, it will be right here. He used to come here as vice president. He benefited a lot from the city here. We have records where he received a huge sum of income donation, medical supplies, school supplies from the city of Phoenix in the city of Glendale, and some cash in million, not in thousand, but in million. And never came back to show any record as to how those income donation and physical cash were used. I'm telling you what I know. Joseph Boakai's best friends in the United States lives right here. He is a former chairman of our Liberian Association here. Very, very, very organized, well established, well accomplished woman. He's called Bob Sherman. He is one of the brain, if not the brain behind the Liberian community here. He's a best friend of Joseph Nima Boakai. Even when I used to talk to Joseph Nima Boakai, people would say, I'm coming there again, I'm coming to your city. We know him.
Wow.
We know him.
Cool.
We know him. But the fact that even the relationship between the city here, I'm talking about the city government, the city leadership, and that of the state and Joseph Nima Boakai, it's not the way it was. In fact, when Joseph Nima Boakai came in the last time, for the fear of being confronted by other Liberians or other people here, his people tried to bypass the Liberian Association leadership here. They didn't want us to see him.
Oh.
He just entered here clandestinely and went back. The man that used to come, not only coming, but will show up in our meetings to speak to the Liberian people. But now this man was smuggled into the city and went back, unknown to everybody. So, I mean, what I'm trying to say is that George Weah should be campaigning on his record, on his achievements. Similarly, Joseph Boakai should be doing that. Joseph Boakai should be doing the same, because they have all had their time to show the Liberian people, to prove to the Liberian people what they have in stores, what they can do for themselves, what it can do for Liberia. Personal developments matter, especially when you are afforded the opportunity. But if you cannot show anything, especially if Joe is from Grand Crew County, there's no role. After 6 years, there's no quota role from Monserrado County to Grand Crew. Then you are flying, you will say you don't have money, but you are flying private jets. We depleted our Federal Reserve from 150 million United States dollars to 8 million. When your people, your government officials, the one that couldn't even afford to rent an apartment, are now owning $1 million, multi-million-dollar homes. When people that couldn't afford car on their own are now building mansion for their dead mother. I mean, people should be campaigning on what they have done. The person that never had a chance can talk about their accomplishment in other sectors that they work. Let Commis point to what he has done in the private sectors in terms of creating jobs, in terms of empowering women and children, in terms of supporting and uplifting the Liberian people. Commis should be talking about those things. Commis should be talking about what he has done to improve the life of the Liberian people outside of government. Commis should be talking about, and which he is doing, how to fix the economy, because the major problem right now is the economy. Everybody's suffering. Only a few people. Commis is telling you how and what he will do to change the Liberian economic around, to make sure that people are employed, to make sure that students, when they graduate from school, they got a job to do, to make sure that the market women that are suffering, that they will sell today, the profit they will make today, they will buy that one with food to take it home. Because some of the husbands are not even working. Not because they are lazy, but they have no job to do. The government is not doing anything to invest in private sectors, in creating jobs for the husband. When they're ready, they call the people lazy people. Hey, man, you provide a job and see whether or not the people will do it. Not because people living in the diaspora in America and other part of the country, not because they live in there, they are better or they're stronger than the men in Liberia. No. Because the people here in America, here, they have job available to them. That's why they are doing it. But unlike the other guys in Liberia, they don't even have the job. Even the little ones that are available are given to people who can afford to bribe. The little jobs that are available in Africa, especially Liberia, I know about Liberia, I know about Guinea, and I know about Ivory Coast, in Sierra Leone. Jobs that are available are also awarded to the highest bidders. You can be qualified all you want, have all your degree, have all your expertise. If there is a company right now in Liberia today, people that will afford to bribe other people are the ones that will get the job. You must have somebody in government to recommend you. So you are not hired for the job because you are qualified. You are not giving the job because you are competent. But you are giving the job because who know you. Or what can you give me? Or you must sign a contract. You must sign a contract with the people that are leading, that you will give them a percentage of your salary to get a job. That is because of scarcity of job. If there were a lot of jobs wherein they were looking for people to work for them, that will not happen. The company will be looking for the people to work. You know, something is going on in Liberia. I don't know how it's going to change, but it is one of the major problems for us. Because of poverty, almost everybody in Liberia is one way or the other corrupt. Their corruption attitude, their corruption activity can only be highlighted when they serve in government. So whatever they are used to, they'll bring it to the, they'll bring it to their offices in government. Almost everybody in Liberia is corrupt to the extent where it's hard to trust people anymore. Some of these things, people don't want to be corrupted. They don't want to be actually, doing those things, but because of suffering, because they can't afford, they have to lie to survive. Some of these people you can see campaigning for the government, not because they really, really believe in them, not because they really, really trust them, but what they can get from them, they have to campaign for them in order to survive. Who told you those kids? The little kid that I saw with the microphone yesterday, campaigning for George Weah in his government. Who told you that boy doesn't know that other people are suffering in the country? Who told you that boy does not know that he has a lot of friends that are on the street begging just to eat? If they cannot afford to become Zogo, to jack people's cell phones, to take away women purse from them, look inside what is in it for them. Even chain, earrings, they will steal it just to go and sell it to find food to eat or to buy drugs. They know. But because the government people trying to take advantage of the people suffering, they will call a handful of them, give them money and tell them what to say and how to say it. That is abuse. You are corrupting the people, and then at the same time using their own money against them. To tell their friends that they deserve to continue to suffer. Because if you're telling them to keep a government in place, a government that cannot afford to provide security for the people, a government that cannot afford to provide electricity for the people, a government that cannot afford to provide clean and safe drinking water for the people, a government that cannot afford to provide a high-speed internet at this time. Amen. In the 21st century, we are still talking about electricity. We are still worried about safe drinking water. And not only the entire country, but the capital city of our country, we do not have electricity. Stable electricity is not there. No safe drinking water. I saw a picture. After serving the government, after serving Liberian people for 12 years as vice president, I saw a picture of Joseph Nima Boakai. Probably standing behind Hempong. campaigning with Hempel after 47 years in power. That's what you can show. And then you say you have answer for the Liberian people. Isn't that shameful? Isn't that shameful? Joseph Nima Boakai picture pushing Hempel as an achievement, as campaign message. Amen. Think about this. At this time, when we are speaking of clean, safe, running water, for example, all our neighboring countries, even Guinea, Conakry, they get pump water, they get safe drinking water. They get pump water unless we can afford. They too are suffering. Many parts of Africa, we are suffering. But even Ivory Coast, that fought war, look at their roads, look at the electricity, look at their health condition. But only in Liberia, a former vice president who served for 12 years is proud to stand behind Hempel. The one that can push with their foot, with a hand only like this, campaigning. The man who served as Minister of Agriculture, his campaign people sending 100 and change to people to go buy a bag of rice, to go tell the people to vote for Joseph Boakai. Because Joseph Boakai buy you one bag of rice. Amen. When those people are supposed to be making their own fine, opportunities supposed to be there to help the farmers. In fact, there's supposed to be opportunities to build road. We call it from market to farm road, farm to market road, wherein people can do their agriculture freely. They will be receiving fertilizers. They will be receiving good things that can enable them to farm greatly. Not only they could feed themselves, but they could feed the entire country. We have farmers in Liberia. When they are given the opportunity, Liberia will be feeding themselves. But because of the lack of ingenuity and ability to understand how to improve other people's life, often a Liberian farmer, Liberian can go to Guinea, go to Ghana to buy pepper. Joseph Boakai was the agricultural minister. So what is the idea? What are the plans that Joseph Boakai had now that he never had before? For 47 years, LPMC managing director. LPMC. Then agriculture minister. Then vice president. Nothing to show for it. Absolutely nothing. And the people that are campaigning for Joseph Nima Boakai themselves, they can even forget that Joseph Nima Boakai served as a former managing director of LPMC or minister of agriculture or vice president. They can forget. We are not taking calls here, folks. Stop calling. Stop calling. Don't distract me. We will take calls when we're ready. You know, Mabel, let me tell you this. I'm challenging Joseph Nima Boakai and his supporters. Enough of attack and disrespect to each other. Enough of calling yourself Sanama Swan We understand now. We agree. You're son of a swan. That's fine. But that's not going to put food on Liberian people's table. Enough of beating your chest. Enough of the child play with Senator Darius Dillon and Musa Bilete. Enough of this nonsense. You stop that. You speak to the real issue. Tell us the history of your candidate, what they have done and what they will do for the Liberian people. Shameless grooming. Putting shirt on them, calling them a proud son of a swan, a proud son of a pig. Grooming. What kind of message are you sending to your children? What kind of message are we sending to our children? What kind of history are they going to be reading? Oh, my dad used to be a son of a swan. My dad used to write on his shirt, calling himself a son of a pig. Oh, yeah, we had a campaign back then that had Joseph Parker and Jeremiah Kun picture on it with a pig picture on it, calling themselves sons of a pig. Is that the history we're going to show to our children? Is that the kind of politics we're going to teach our children? Or you're going to be playing the video of United Party people then dancing on the street, that small row with chunk? Is that what you're going to show to your people, to your children? That small row with chunk? People are going to be like, what are they talking about? Were they campaigning and then they were talking about throwing stones at each other? Is that a campaign message? I mean, where is the leadership? The last time when we talk about Liberia's problem, I clearly stated that everybody that gave different reasons, I said you were right. But our major problem is leadership. Where in the world Joseph Barker will come out to say, my people, let's stop this thing. We are now a bunch of sons of pig. We are human beings. You stop this. You talk about my platform. You talk about my policy prescription, my idea that I have for Liberia. You talk about my plan, how I'm going to change the life of the farmers. My plan, how I'm going to provide school for our children. My plan, how I'm going to improve the life of market women. How we're going to give them macro loans. How we're going to build road from Monserrato County to Bopley, to Campley, to Logato, to Saston. How we're going to build road from Monserrato all the way to Zozo, to Colaun, to Foya, to Masambolaun. How are we going to build road to Joadu? When people are traveling from Monrovia all the way to any part of remote part of Liberia, we see some of the road how cars are stuck in the mud. You would think that it's not Africa. I mean, you would think that it's not even Liberia. You'll be ashamed of yourself. Just go and Google or just go on Facebook, just say bar road in Liberia. Just do that. You'll be ashamed of yourself. But the former vice president just sitting there, watching his people calling themselves son of a pig, without telling them what the vice president will do for them. It is shameful. Somebody wanted they can come on Facebook insulting everybody, disrespecting everybody who is not speaking for Joseph Boakai, who is not saying good thing about Joseph Boakai. Enough of that. Please, some of you that are writing a lot that Joseph Boakai will want, that's fine, we understand it now, but tell us now what Joseph Boakai will do or what he has done for Liberia and the Liberian people. Please do that. If you are a supporter of Cummings, do the same. Go and highlight some of the good things Comey's been saying. Make that your campaign slogan. Put that on your pages, on your wall. Good things that Comey's have said that you're going to do for Liberia. Highlight those things so that people can read them more and more and more, and they can believe and they can understand that what this man is all about. Enough of that nonsense, man. Joseph Baga, whoever know that Joseph Baga can sleep. Everybody know that Joseph Baga got problem. He got sleeping problem. He's sick. Besides the sleeping problem, the man got heart problem. He has a pacemaker in his heart. He's not well. But yet, there are certain people that say that they believe in him. Okay, that's fine. That's their right. Forget about that now. Just point to what Comey is going to do. What Comey has done. Whether it's personal development, whether it's empowering people, and some of the plans, some of the good plans Comey has. Talk about those things. Now it is obvious that among the three major candidates is only Comey that have been discussing issue. Everywhere Comey goes, all the campaign or even pre-campaign, Comey's been talking about the 3 bowls of rice. If you work harder, you will eat more. He's been talking about how we can be doing things the same way over and over and expect different results. Comey's been talking about with him in power, how he's going to uplift the private sector. How you going to be giving macro room to market women and young entrepreneurs? Let's talk about those things. Like Jowiya can tell us things have changed since he became president. When Jowiya came, people used to die mysteriously. Now they came, they double and quadruple it. There used to be rape in the country. Jowiya then came and double and quadruple it. There used to be prostitution in Liberia, but now it's past mark. Everybody now, all the children, as a matter of fact, to the extent where people that were covered with shame, people that never used to go around to do anything, many of the young girls now get their own houses, get their own room. They will go and rent their own place. They will be there 2 or 3 of them doing prostitution, taking turn. Then you say the country is going in the right direction. Some of you should be ashamed of yourself to support somebody that got no idea of changing anything. But you say that the man that got the answer. Why? Because the man being there forever. Please. If you don't know what to say, ask your people, demand your leaders to talk about issue, to tell you what they're going to do for you or what they're going to do for the country. Or let them tell you what have they done for themselves and for the country, for their countries. It is shameful that grown men, sometimes when I listened to Darrell Dillon the other day, talking about how Comey's photo is now on some CPP people in t-shirt, Comey's challenge picture now on some of their banners, flyers. How is that your problem? If you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing, I think that should play to your advantage. You should be marketing your candidate, but not to market Comey. Is it because Dillon now believe in Comey more than Waka and you want the people to promote coming more? Does he know something that we don't know? Neighbor, there's no news today, right?
No, today is Saturday. Saturday. Okay, usually bring news on Saturday. So let's continue with the broadcast of the 8 o'clock.
Thank you. So, moving forward, our expectations, first and foremost, let the people keep focus. Let it tell the Liberian people what they're going to do for Liberia, or what they have done for Liberia and the Liberian people. You know, if Darrell Dillon called himself the chairman for Joseph Boakai team to deliver Mosovado, his campaign should focus by telling the Liberian people why he believes Joseph Boakai is the right person. Not because I'm Darrell Dillon, though. Not because you trust me. Not because you think, I call myself the light. But I personally believe that Joseph Boakai, based on X, Y, and Z, he can do the work. Because his track record, because what Joseph Boakai did when he was vice president, what Joseph Boakai did when he was Minister of Agriculture, what Joseph Boakai did when he was LPMC Managing Director, what Joseph Boakai did. Based on those things, these are the things that he did. So because of that, he never had the opportunity to be president. To make decisions as a president. But now that they made all these good things, tell me what he will do when he's president. I think those should be the campaign messages from Dillon. When Joseph Boakai was this, when he was LPMC Managing Director, these are the things that he did. When Boakai was the Minister of Agriculture, these are the things that he did for the farmers. These are the things he did for the farming community in Liberia. This is how much he improved farming in Liberia. Because of Joseph Boakai today, Liberian people were not even exporting rice, importing rice from anywhere. Now we are even selling rice to other people. But Joseph Boakai was agriculture minister. Liberian people still going back to buy pepper in Guinea. They're going to buy pepper in Guinea. They're going to buy pepper in Ghana. They are buying, they are buying corn, peanuts from Guinea and other part of the world. So, Liberia should be one of the best countries right now when it comes to agriculture. Joseph Boakai degree is in agriculture. And Joseph Boakai served as managing director for LPMC and Minister of Agriculture, but did nothing. And then under the leadership of Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, Joseph Boakai was the vice president. He oversaw many ministries. What did he do? So Joseph Boakai people then, to just be saying, rescue one, rescue, okay, rescue what thing? Rescue what? Let's begin to ask questions, Liberian people. Let's start asking questions, serious questions. Okay, Joseph Boakai is rescue one. Why is he going to rescue? If the man cannot even rescue himself, to keep himself alert. Even Joseph Boakai doing interview, he's sleeping. Before the journalist finish asking the question, he will be like, and then he answered the question. Even it happened during his interaction with Costa that time. They was talking to him, and then he had forgotten that he was there. He was sleeping, and then he came back to himself. The man who cannot rescue himself. who cannot keep himself alert, going to rescue the whole country. You guys need to stop this joke, man. Just stop taking Liberian people for fun. It's not good. Some of the grown men and women that's supposed to be asking those questions. Okay, let's agree Joseph Baga that rescue. You know, using terminology and understanding what you're saying are two different things. Rescue what? Liberia? How did we get here? It wasn't that because of the making of Joseph Baga then that we got here? Isn't it because Joseph Baga then failed the country that we got into this position? Are we the one to rescue we as people now? We don't want to rescue the country from the likes of Joseph Baga, or Joseph Baga the want to kind of rescue the country from the Liberian people? Okay. So they are using the terminology rescue one just to confuse the people. Joseph Baga cannot rescue himself. He had a chance to rescue the country when he served to rescue Liberia from poverty. In terms of agriculture, when you serve as LPMC managing director, they may have a chance to rescue Liberia. In terms of agriculture, when you're agriculture minister, you had a chance to rescue Liberia. For everything that's going on right now in the country, when he served as vice president for 12 years. But the man did not rescue anything. For 12 years, for 47 years, he could not even rescue himself. Right now, the man could not even rescue himself from these people who are power greed, who are trying to use him as a stepping stone to get to power. He could not rescue himself to agree to the doctor advice to go through the process here. He could not rescue himself. He allowed the people to dissuade him to leave his medical surgery here. Came all the way to the United States. They told him, don't do it. If you do it, our campaign will die. The man could not rescue himself. To say, no, I can't do that, my people. For my children, for my grandchildren, for myself, let me do this. Amen. I love you. I love you people. I love Liberia. But you got to love me too. That you call one rescuing yourself. But if you Baga could not even rescue himself to allow himself to go through a medical process that could have rescued him, his life, his health, to have some time with his grandchildren. Baga did not even have that sense of, thinking to rescue himself. But yet, you believe he can rescue Liberia? They made it. As a matter of fact, judgment issue. Judgment issue. Nobody's supposed to tell you what to do when it comes to your health. The people you listen to are your doctors. But you allow a bunch of greedy young men to tell you, say, no, don't do this, oh man. Don't do it. When you go through the process now, the recovery time, you're going to take forever. Please, don't do this. The election will happen while you're in America. Don't do this. And you say yes to that? Risking your own life, your own health. And then the male family, the wife, the children, could not even rescue the old man. To say, no. We don't want to lead the people with these greedy hunters. We don't want to lead the old man with these grave seekers. They could not rescue the old man. They said, no, let the old man go through the process. Until they will teach the man what to say. The man say, and the trouble bypass, they bypass me. Nothing bypass you, old man. Stop that. It is embarrassing. Same thing they did. When Brownie Samuka issue came about, we told them over and again that do not choose Brownie Samuka, who has been already convicted by the lower court. Don't make him the candidate for Senate. They told the woman, say, you can take Brownie Samuka. They made a countryman. They made a kinsman. They made a Gisi man. And Brownie Samuka going to be the next person after you. So no matter what happens, take him. But because the same reason, they allow the Papa to take the wrong decision again. But the Papa does not have the capability to rescue himself from these people. They control him. Even the action they took against Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, it was motivated by the Papa surrogates. His inability to rescue himself from these people, they will do anything, tell him anything, including risking his own life. They say the Papa can rescue Liberia. But he can't rescue himself. He can't even rescue his party. The party is in disarray every day. Up to now, in his own town, the United Party is divided right now in Lofa County between the supporters of Galapa Kwatima and that of former Liberty Party Senator Steve Zago. Right now, Lofa County is divided. If Baga got 40%, 45% to 50%, that means he won the county. County that he won by 78% in the last election. Maybe I will take just 1 minute break. I'll be right back.
All right. Thank you so much, Seku, and to all of you there, our followers, especially for those of you who always bring in your data to make sure that you follow us live on the SKTV page. Let me say good evening to all of you. Thank you so much. And to our radio listeners, let me also say thank you so much and good evening to all of you. From right here in Liberia, I don't know whether you are between Liberia and Africa Coast border, or you are right there between Sierra Leone and that of Liberia border, or Guinea and that of Liberia border, or I don't know whether you are somewhere around in Maryland County, or you are right there in Nima, or you are already in Lofa County, and you are following us. Let me also say good evening to all of you. Thank you so much for taking up your time to follow Truth FM all of the time. Yes, it wet Saturday. When yeah, the rain a little bit. Some places the weather not too good, but some places I think the sun is shining. Yes, so we have 52 days to go. Some of you who are already following us, you will see that. You will see the countdown to the elections. We have 52 days to the elections, and we have a lot of Liberians who are also participating in these elections. We have the representative candidates, including the senatorial candidates, and so on. And we have 20 presidents or 20 Liberians who vie to become president and other vice president for my Liberia. So, Segu,
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
so yeah.
Maybon, thank you so much. Thank you very, very much. Folks, let's be serious for a second. I know some of you will not like some of the things we have been saying. You may not like me for saying some of these things. But you know what? I'm just being honest with you. Let's be responsible for a minute. Let's be serious about our country for a second. Let's think about the future of our children. Who told you that Liberians in the diaspora don't want to go to Liberia? Who told you that all the Liberians in the diaspora want to go to Liberia just for a government job? Who told you that? Who told you Liberians in the diaspora are not investors? Who told you that? Who told you that Liberians in the diaspora, they don't have money to invest in their own country? They do. But there is no conducive environment. There's no safe environment. There's no rule of law. There's no justice. So they are afraid. Joseph Boakai has nothing new to introduce to Liberia. Absolutely nothing. And you know it. Joseph Boakai has no innovative idea. There's no record of any to introduce to Liberia. Joseph Nima Boakai is not even well. That's why the people are hiding him. So, my Liberian people, if you are listening to me, believe me. What I'm telling you, it has nothing to do with politics. It has nothing to do with personal problem with anybody. As a matter of fact, I respect that old so much, and I love him. That old did something that communists didn't do for me or any other politician, not even Darrell Dillon that I supported. That old up to the point that people discovered that I used to talk to him, that old every prayer day, every day, if that Eid al-Mubarak, Eid al-Fitr, Eid al-Adha, that man would be the first person to text me or call me and say, Eid al-Mubarak, Sekou. He and I used to talk on the phone too. We chatted. I have everything in this my phone right here. That's why even though I got a brand new phone, then my old phone, I can't throw it away because I got a lot of sensitive information inside. We talk, we exchange information. We talk about a lot of things that I can't talk in public. But I respect him and I love him. Some of the things I can even say, I can say sometimes just to really help some of those supporters who I believe are ignorant. Some of them are completely ignorant. They have no idea about what's going on. Some of them are just in it for tribalism or sectional solidarity because me and the men from the same country. Some of them are just in it because, me, they say I'm a born unity party. They're born unity party. So they see nothing wrong with the unity party. Because their pa and their mother they were unity party, so they are born unity party. So everything about unity party is good. Some of them, even some of the beginning guys, they are born sedition.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them were born before CDC was created, but they say they're born sedition. You born a CDC, so you're not born sedition. The children that were born after 2005, and their father that was sedition and mother that was sedition, they got the right to call themselves born sedition. But you grown man, that used to even vote before CDC was created, you call yourself a born CDC. Like the other guy, Beto, call himself Bekuba Junior. He could be even be older than Joawia, or maybe Joawia can be the same age group, but he call himself Joawia Junior, Joawia's son, because of greed, because of power, because of money. Money got power.
Money can do anything.
What anything money can do that only God can do that.
That's it.
Anything else money can do it. People can do anything for money. That's why people can sell themselves, sell their children, kill other people for power and money. Maybe what I'm saying here, Joseph Nima Boakai supporters. We got 3 supporters. The first group, they are supporting him because they control him. They want him to be somebody so they can control the country and exploit the country. Those are the first group of Boakai supporters. Second group of Boakai supporters are a bunch of jealous people who are also criminal. If it's not them, it shouldn't be somebody else. If it's not them, it can be nobody else. Because they believe that the country belongs to them. They have some false sense of entitlement, thinking that they own the country. If it's not them, it can't be anybody else. So they will go against anybody that's not Boakai. The third group are people who are accustomed to corruption. Even if they believe that Boakai got nothing to offer, they believe that Boakai has no new idea, they believe that Boakai cannot even speak for himself or rescue himself or do anything for himself, but yet they continue to support Boakai because they can't fit anywhere else. Nobody can accept them. That's why all the CDC rejects are going to Joseph Boakai. Because nobody else wants them. Imagine CDC reject you, then who's going to take you? As corrupt as CDC is, as deadly as CDC is, as ruthless as CDC is, if CDC can reject you,
there you go.
That means you're more than trash. So that's why I say CDC is better than Unity Party. Because CDC rejects bad products for the CDC. The one that they say they want they are not useful, they are useless.
The overplus.
The one that CDC say they want bad. We know we bad, but they don't want them the worst. They are useless. The one that CDC rejected are the ones that piling up in the Unity Party. That speaks volume on a serious note.
Mm-hmm.
It speaks volume. The people then that they have had, not only they were rejected by the CDC because of, or they resigned from the CDC, but they were rejected there for big reasons. Fangon, for example, Fangon has no idea about governance. He just stupid and he got mental problem. Eugene Fangon got mental problem. That's why they make him people and say, hey, you know, some those mentally challenged people, then they will call them crazy people. And he sees one of the and say, started laughing. Eugene Fangon can do the same thing. Fangon will be by himself, be like, he'll be laughing, and then he come back to himself. Then he start talking like a normal person. Then he will go back again, Then he start beating his own drum. You start blowing his own trumpet. You'll be acting like he knows everything. Then you can't show something again that you're making like, oh. Just like, you know, in the Maningo program, a parable that says, crazy man, when they try to make medicine to make crazy man come back to himself. And then the crazy man here, you know, one evening, the crazy man got and say, oh, the new moon is here. Here's the moon over there. The new moon. The moon is up there.
Yeah, the new moon.
The new moon. They ever look at the moon. Say, oh, yeah, the man correct out. The man sound. The man know about. The man can tell that. And then the man look at the star. He say, I don't know what again.
No.
Look at the other star. He say, I don't know what again.
Yeah, the moon outside.
Yeah, the moon outside again. The people say, oh, we thought it was okay. So that's the same thing with like Fangon. Fangon, one time he will act like he knows everything. He know all the politics. He understand all the politics. He know everything in Buddha, anybody else. But then at some point again, go put it for him out. You'll be like, man, I thought you know something. So you were smart. So those are the people there. When George Solo open your mouth, you'll be thinking that George Solo is the smartest person on earth. But just provoke him. Then he will put your foot in your mouth. He will show you how he is a troublist. Obe, for example, that one, I think maybe somebody fire gun near your ear, then he bring around. That one of the stupidest one. That one thinks you know everything. But today, you will look at something he said like white thing. The same thing you look at tomorrow, you say, well, maybe out there that one, another one, that black.
I'm like,
You want you to believe it. That one too is crazy. Crazy. Let me tell you something. Ube got mental problem. And what you need? Fangon got mental problem. Seriously. Seriously. Where this other guy they call Josh Solo, he does not have a mental problem, but he is a troublist and arrogant. He has temperamental problem. So he can't fit anywhere. He fight with everybody. That's why they kick him out from the CDC. He is a troublist. Have you listened to Obe? Every day preaching tribalism, how people of the Southeast are like this, are like that? He will attack anybody for being crew. Because you're a crewmate disagree with your and he will insult all the crew people. Because you're from the Southeast, he will insult everybody from the Southeast. You think that person don't get mental problem?
seriously. Yeah. Person is not good.
But now, Fangon that used to be on the same platform with Kefasan, he used to sleep with Kefasan's house. When you disagree with Kefasan on the social media, on national TV, and on radio, he will attack Kefasan, calling the man Solunion. You think that person is normal? So, for people like that to be the one, all of them grouping, gravitating towards one person, which is Joseph Nima Boakai, isn't that telling? Isn't that telling? It says a lot. All the troublists, all the mentally challenged guys, all the proper bigots are going towards the situation. All of them. It means something is not right. All the mentally challenged guys, all the troublists. Look at Prince Johnson. Yesterday, Prince Johnson said, Joda Baga, that dead man walking, that battery man, that battery total right now. The man can fall down and collapse right now. The man not taking correct because the man got battery in. Maybe the way the man thinking, because the way Joey are thinking, Joey got regular heart, the man got battery heart. The man battery is controlled by the American people who put it in him. Then the next day, Prince Johnson say, this is the man that can rescue our country. Don't you think Prince Johnson too got mental problem? Yes. Prince Johnson used to kill people and ask for the person the next day. No, some of these things we're saying, people can think we are joking, but these are facts. Prince Johnson used to kill somebody. He would take his pistol and kill somebody. The next day, he would ask one of his bodyguard for that person. He said, oh, Chi, you killed a man yesterday. He said, oh, really? I did? Damn it. And you hold your head on it. Yeah. Then Prince Johnson say, pastor. Then people say, amen. Sometimes I can ask myself that what kind of country we have, man? Prince Johnson is supposed to be pastor. Prince Johnson is not supposed to be in a psychiatric home. People are supposed to be taking care of Prince Johnson them so they can harm themselves or harm other people. In America, yeah, they're where they are. Prince Johnson, Obe, all the other guys that get mental problems like Eugene Fangon, they're supposed to be in a psychiatric home. They got somebody here where they are keeping them. They got people that are taking care of them just like the way people take care of them. They call them group homes. When they are there, they got special people that are taking care of them. You got to be physically fit. You got to be strong to be there. They got normal group home where in some of those people, disabled people work there. People help them out. People remind them to take their medication and stuff like that. But they got some of them, they are crazy, completely crazy. Only strong men can work there. That's where Prince Johnson is supposed to be. Because Prince Johnson is not normal. Hey man, who will kill people and say, I kill these people, I kill these people. He said, you can't try me. Jeremiah Kun, you can't try me. The other person try me, he died. The other person try me, he died. Tomorrow group try me, he crippled. You're telling the people that died, telling their family, that I'll kill your children. Normal person can do that. When they tell you, don't talk, he will run away and go talk. When they put chin on him, don't run away to go say anything outside. The man won't run. The man just looking for the first person to see, to talk to. The man stood up and said, tomorrow, I will bring 500 men from Nima County and get them kill you. He says, to create havoc, to create mayhem on the people's life. The man telling the whole world that hates people of his county, that you're going to gather 500 men of them that he controls. You're going to give them Kinju to cause problem. Isn't that insulting to the people of Nima County? For some kind of lunatic, a mentally deranged person will come and tell you that he's going to bring 500 of you and give you Kinju. You know how bad Kinju is? That the one they say that gave Joey a kidney problem. Because Joey used to be hard Kinju. They said Joey used to drink hard Kinju. Prince he will give that one to his people. He said, I will bring 500 of them, as if to say he have them kept somewhere. Referring to your kinsmen. That will bring 500. Yeah, maybe because somebody say bad thing about him. Say maybe I will bring 500 of my people there from Nima. Prince Joseph, you gotta be careful, man. Don't disrespect us, the Nima people there. I'll bring 500 of them, and when they get in Kinju, insulting the whole country. So any lunatic can just take 500 of oil and give us Kinju, and then we misbehave. We shoot gun on other people. Amen. But then those are the people that Joseph Parker following, depending on. Isn't that say something about Joseph Parker himself? All the crazy people then, all the mentally deranged, mentally challenged people are the ones that run into you. How are we going to discuss issue in the campaign? The very day, normally cannot then refuse to go to the rally where Prince Johnson's son was named to be the one to be the vice presidential pick. They've seen there the man started insulting Yombly on radio. They've seen there. Can't call her name. Grown man like that, you're calling the man pastor. Irresponsible man. A pastor supposed to be like that? I think pastor people who to be pastor, people who to be imam, who to be honorable people, decent people with impeccable characters.
Good character.
People with moral.
No, what they to me they say.
People with moral, people with integrity supposed to be pastors. But even calling Prince Johnson a pastor is demoralizing. It's disrespectful to Christianity. People that go there, even calling Prince Johnson place church, you are insulting Christian people. That's not church. The guy used it for political reason. Insult and talk cabbage to people. Say nonsense to everybody. Preach tribalism, discrimination. And sitting there and telling people, say, I will bring 500 of my people there and get them kill you. To cause problems, to cause havoc and mayhem on the Liberian people. And then you call that man a vassal. When Prince Johnson was giving, when Jeremiah Kun was given the platform to speak at that nomination, he called Prince Johnson my father and my mentor. Prince Johnson is crazy. Prince Johnson got mental problem. Prince Johnson is a killer. Prince Johnson is a troublist. Jeremiah Kun said Prince Johnson is his mentor and his father. What does that say about Jeremiah Kun? a man who is calling a lunatic, a troublist, a mentally deranged human being, calling that one your father and your mentor. Do we know the definition of a mentor? A mentor is the person who guides you, who teaches you, who directs you to do things, how to do things, what to do and how to do them. But mostly, that word mentor is used in a positive form.
Always.
It's used in a positive form.
Mhm.
But to have a crazy person, you calling a crazy person your father and your mentor, then what did he teach you? What did he teach you with?
Yeah.
You know, let me say something, maybe. You know, the other day, one of my old men called me.
Mhm.
He said, Sekou, please leave Prince Johnson alone. I said, what happened? He said, the one of our old men from our county and you from the same county, there's anything happened to him. But that old man that called me, he's well respected old man. I respect him and I love him. He is from the Gio tribe, but I got respect for him. A lot of people respect him from the Nima community. I told him, oh man, I told him something, and the man responded. I told the man, oh man, I said, Papi, I said, yeah. I said, you know, we had a lot of history in Nima, right? He said, yeah. So we all know what happened in Nima, right? He said, yeah. So we all know how the Mandingo people were killed in Nima, right? He said, yeah. We all know how some imam were beheaded in the mosque and told their hair to preach, right? He said, yes. I said, do you remember how Mandingo children and women were gathered in the house and burned alive? He said, yeah, I know. So do you remember the Mandingo children that were dumped in the well and closed the well on them? He said, yeah. I said, okay. What was the cause? Tribalism. His speeches. Prince Johnson is one of those people that were involved in those things. He said, yes. Prince Johnson was physically involved in killing people. He said, yes. So if that Prince Johnson is being considered as a leader of Nimba County, don't you think that Prince Johnson is supposed to be quiet or supposed to speak good? Supposed to be speaking unity? Supposed to be speaking togetherness? Supposed to make sure that people forget there was a bad thing that happened? He said, yes.
Yes.
I said, but where in the world the same Prince Johnson that killed people, reminding people every day how he killed people? You, the older people now, you're not talking about that. Instead of you calling him, you should be calling Prince Johnson to tell Prince Johnson to shut up.
And even threatening people.
Yeah. I said, you listen to Prince Johnson saying the other day that they have some Madingo people sitting in Guinea ready to come by to come take the Gio people land from them. Did you listen to that? He said, I did. I said, but then you should tell you calling me, tell Prince Johnson to shut up. He can't be reminding people of the bypass. You kill the people, you kill their children, you kill the imams. You open pregnant women's stomach. You want to see how the baby lay, the baby in their stomach. You did that to them. But then you still reminding them. I said, instead you calling me to leave Prince Johnson alone, tell Prince Johnson to shut up. Because I know he's a lunatic. He's a crazy man. And I believe it. I still believe up to this point that Prince Johnson is crazy. Do you know when Prince Johnson used to sing that song? When you were killing President Doe, when you tell the people to slash the man's ear from there, the song he was thinking. Do you know when Prince Johnson got he said he's now the president of Liberia, playing his guitar in the mansion? Do you know how Prince Johnson ran away to go to Nigeria? Do you know how many light-skinned women Prince Johnson had. You will sleep with one today, you will ready, so you finish sleeping with that one, you kill that one. You ask for that one the next day. You see any man with bright women, the one who call you Labra Mulatto, any of them, you kill the man, take the woman, say that you want your wife. You used to have hundreds of them. Not 10, not 20, not 50, hundreds. Those that used to live with Prince Johnson in Corway, ask them. He used to have a special bodyguard to mind his women. He used to rape those women every day. Prince Johnson says he's the pastor, a rapist. But then people are proud, calling themselves, we are proud to call Prince Johnson one of our own. I prefer sleeping with the devil. Then you are a devil yourself. If you prefer sleeping with the devil for anything, then you are a devil. Let Lebanon people be serious for a second. Let's ask the people then to do what is right. Let the Judge Obaka tell us what he has done for Liberia. Let him tell us what he will do for Liberia. All the nonsense campaigning of lying on people, calling some people gay, lying on other people, doing all that one are nonsense. Tell us what you're going to do, what you have done for Liberia. Joe, we are same thing. Tell us what you have been doing for the past 6 years. What are some of your achievements? What are your signature projects that benefited Liberia and the Liberians? Take a few calls in Liberia, Melbourne.
Thank you. So, folks, the time check is 80 minutes. Clear me up to 8 o'clock. You can now place in your calls. For those of you who've been following this broadcast, the 0778 339682. Again, 0778 339682. Call in to be part of the show here on this beautiful Saturday evening, the 19th day in the 8th month, and the year remain the same. So, Liberia is all we have. And let me go to the line so that we can see how best to start taking calls to this first caller. Good evening. Yeah, man, there you got me a little bit audible. When I get you to go. Go ahead.
Thank you for the show, but we need unity, man. But what he's saying there, I don't think it's peaceful. It's not aggressive, and you're taking more from the past. So when you talk to that, people will not take your message serious. On a serious note, thank you very much.
But the message is not for you, brother. The message is for the good people. You call that other people, they don't want to hear that. Yeah, people that
good evening.
They don't like to hear that.
I'm okay. Thank God. Go ahead, your name and from where you join us.
Yeah, my name is Barry Stroman, the co-chair for Operation National Response and Defense Team Alabama Defender, and I'm joining right now on Kerry Street.
What kind of title is that?
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, thank you very much for the great opportunity. You see, I listened to you very kindly, and I got some points from you. Somebody is saying that we shouldn't discuss someone past or whatsoever on somebody. But why the person always why the person has the attitude, the character of attitude problem, they will always stand and say, or they will always go on the media and boast that they fought war, they don't want to rescue the people. When I come there, you see other regular statement and they get very cheaper for that individual. So for me, I only say this is Prince Johnson fee that they want him fought in this country, and the Malians will re-elect him because of him liberating them. But that's why you always say, and the man just fought 9-1 war in this country and run away and left the country. Then he say he fought war. The people that fought war in the Makana who know that is Zobia there. And then the people, when they talk about the fought war and this liberated the people from the Makana, I will believe it.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. So I get to the line and pick this other caller. Good evening. Please, let me 1 minute per call. Hello?
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, my name is Anthony Daniel. Commander New Political General Jaffe Loco.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm the political general.
Go ahead, Chief. We're listening to you.
Thank you very much for your message. If I was the president of this country, I would come for Prince Johnson in jail. Every day they will give 25 lashes. They can't go immobile and kill. We were right across there, we were right in looking down. You kill whole lot of innocent people. Kill people, color their day, open their God, and take on their interest up. Even your own soldiers, your own dear brother, a minor brother there. You kill them. Like you kill it, and one day when you kill anybody, like that, go to not giving, bury the body. They might leave the body that they are the dog. That dog will eat the body until the whole body is dead.
Yep.
That body will eat that.
You used to do that.
That man is very wicked. He's very evil.
All right.
So what point of going and honor him?
Okay, so let me get to the line, pick this other call. Hello? All right, you're not ready yet. Hello?
Good evening.
Yeah, my dear, go ahead. Good evening. What's your name and from where you join us?
This is Ruby Ghana, chairman of the Propo Defender, and I come from Ghana.
Go ahead, Chief.
You see, history repeats itself. Because of this action, the statement from Honorable Johnson, many times he gave threatening statement, proper discussion against other aspiring or candidates. This should be abused. Be abused by him. By everywhere within Liberia. The statement of Senator Johnson, if you look at it, what he has done in this, or what he did in this country, comparing to others, I think he should desist. Now he has metamorphosized into pastor. Whether he has been forgiven by those who he committed crime to, I don't want to talk about that. But I think he needs to stop that. Like today, we should be talking about peace. Not bringing past events that will motivate people to get into anger against him. And that's why he's afraid to not even go into public. Because he's afraid that he has no enemy around the country.
All right, thank you so much. So, to this caller, good evening.
He's afraid to go around the country, but Joe Baka is not afraid to identify with him.
And to your guests as well.
Yeah, go ahead, Chief.
This is the voice of Aloysius Young from my TV. While it's true we're discussing campaign and politics, it's not too fine to be discussing past memory to bring it back to.
But then don't bring happy people closer.
The issue of Prince Johnson, whatever he has done, I mean, many of them have just forgotten everything since the war. They have gone after these 20 years. I was celebrating yesterday.
But he's just boasting about it.
That's 1998.
But the man,
On the fresh memory, when you start to say anything, politics will not be better for all of us.
all right.
So that's why your politicians should stay away from these evil people.
All right, thank you so much. All right, thank you so much. I feel sick. Yeah.
Evil people to buy
So let's call a good evening.
Because other people see that and reminded, they are reminded.
To your panelists in your states. This is David King, an executive member of the Propo Defender.
Well, the Propo we're calling through your vest.
Nobody should be
The Propo doing this thing. Go ahead.
Senator Johnson.
Senator
Johnson went to Dima County and started preaching divisive politics, more especially against the Mandingo ethnic group in this country. We know the sad story of the Mandingo people in the country, the mayhem and the atrocity that were committed by Prince Johnson and others against those particular people. So if somebody wants to talk about nobody should be discussing Prince Johnson part, they should also tell Prince Johnson not to discuss what he did in the war.
But by now, Prince Johnson will be talking about Liberia politics. Do you really want him to be part of our activities? All right, thank you so much. You're not supposed to be leader. Liberia is just, yeah. Go ahead, good evening. Hello? Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, we got you. Go ahead.
He's a killer.
We're not getting too clear, but other people fought war.
He's a killer that shouldn't be around any president. Or anybody.
Yeah, go ahead.
So Joseph Boakai, proud of Prince Johnson.
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead, your name.
I'm Mata from New Jersey, boss.
Mama, go ahead, Mama.
Yeah, the issue about Prince Johnson will be George by God and God will working with Ratten because Prince Johnson, after he killed so many people in the country, then he came and said he opened church.
Yeah.
The person I love that really during the seas of God are born naked. With all that born naked thing, but when he came, he opened a church, he remained faithful and he saved people.
And you mean quiet, though. And you mean quiet.
You can't hear anything from him. The man
Yeah,
now
you can't hear anything about him.
But Prince Johnson telling people every
I say,
day.
yeah, you are correct. You mean quiet. And in fact, he's just doing a God business, and that's just it, you know.
Yeah, threatening people
Hello?
every day, lying on people.
Maybe
It's okay.
yeah.
We can take a few calls from here.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead. At least to take calls on our side.
Yeah, let me take the first call here. Call up 215. The last 4 digit 0648. What is your name and where are you calling from? Your name is?
My name is Emmanuel Mark.
Emmanuel Mark, your voice a little bit low, but you can go ahead.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, much better.
Okay. Over the past year, like people need to understand that Sierra Leone, they are very smart. They are good. They have good judgmental than Liberians. If you check the Sierra Leone war, all of the warlords that took part in that war, none of them ever served in government positions. Now, because of what happened in Liberia, I'm not part of any political party. But if we did blaming anybody, any Joseph Selif, Charles Taylor, Prince Johnson, and the rest of those people that fought that war, not a single of them should have even heard any government position. The reason you see in Liberia today, no one is afraid to kill, but no one is afraid to pick up left and stab anybody, is because the wickedness that these leaders did and destroy the country, none of them ever sat down to pay the price for it. Therefore, no one is afraid to do likewise. But until we get the war crime code and be established in Liberia, people the early justice selling, even if those alive, the 13 people that he killed on that pole without justice, all these people should come to justice and pay the price.
Absolutely.
That's the only way Liberia will stand.
Yeah, but my brother, how can we do that when people who supposed to be leader president are the one that embracing those people? Joseph Boakai embracing Prince Johnson and all those criminals and divisive element in the country. How can Joseph Boakai be a leader that can change Liberia?
Well, that's why I'm not part of any political party. And if I will only support anyone, I will say Boakai, but I do not support the United Party. And the only reason I say that is because of past history. When it comes to President Toro and Tubman, when he served as 27 years as president, and he served 18 years when he got into power, he knew what to do. But other than that,
but he knew what to do, but there's no proof of doing anything. Right? Anyway, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
Let's take the next caller here. I think this is the Brazilian monk. Saros, how you doing, my brother?
What's going on, man?
I know you're alive.
Man, the last caller just make a brilliant point, but then he ended up undermining your own argument to compare Tobo and Joseph Boakai. There's no way you can compare Tobo and Joseph Boakai. Tobo was way too smart. He was much younger. He was innovative. I don't like that mistake when people like to put Joseph Boakai and Tobo in the same argument. It just sounds funny to me. But here is the point, Sekou. This is why we keep going down this road, because I tell folks all the time, until the people in Liberia can change the way how they vote, nothing is going to change.
No.
They could care less. They can make a simple thing about how they will bring war crimes court to give people justice. No, but at the end of the day, they are the same people that go to these guys and put them on their ticket with the expectation of winning. And when you look at it from a bigger picture, it's because of how people vote. That's just it. Why you think of guys like Prince Johnson will be deciding almost every election? This is back to Madam Salih. They are the same old players. Now, you got Joseph Boakai, who got Jeremiah Kuhn ticket. So where is the possibility of you getting a walk down scope? It would never happen.
No.
George Josh did the same thing, but then he went and took the wife of Charles Taylor. So until our people can really put their feelings under their feet and do the right thing, Nothing is going to change. Let me tell you something. It's like supply and demand. One cannot work without the other. Politicians are in it for power, they are in it for money, they are in it for prestige. You, the voter, you're in it for yourself. You want a better life. Until you do something you're not comfortable doing, nothing is going to change for you. That's the problem.
Thank you.
If you are rejecting these guys, they won't be playing the same old trade. They won't be jumping from one party to another. They won't be playing on tribal sentiment. But you keep voting for them all the time. Like I tell folks, Prince Johnny spent entire 1990 in Corway and Bourgeois Island. How can you keep voting this man on ground that he saved you?
Yeah.
I mean, like, as far as I'm concerned, I cannot remember the time Prince spent in my country. He was either in Corway, Bourgeois Island, or in Nigeria. But you keep voting this man every election cycle. Now you are about to give him almost 27 years of your life. Come on, man. Our people are not ready for prompt and simple. I tell you, man, in as much as we want to be optimistic about that, bro, the possibility of seeing your real life, bro, it will not happen in our lifetime. I just don't see it happening. Trust me.
Thank you, my brother.
To say, but that's the reality, my brother.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. We have only 2 minutes on the radio, so hello, Omer on the line 0095. Are you there? Hello? Yeah, Omer Thompson, go ahead quickly. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Hello?
Yeah, you are live.
Okay, I want to say thanks to you. Okay. I'm from I live in Austin, Texas.
Go ahead.
You see, Prince Johnson was the one that killed my friend who was wearing some person. He killed Rato from here. And he got right there. He killed the cancer rabbit.
Papa, name me people that previously killed, including his friend. Oh man, it's okay. Let me take the last person here before we go off the radio. We only got 1 minute now. Prince, we only got 1 minute on the radio. The old man is calling the friend that this guy killed. The man called him. He said, Kill Williams, the president of West Heston. That Prince doesn't kill him. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's a good. Thank you so much. It breaks my heart when I see the man who called. He's not a. He's a very elderly man.
Yeah, he's an elderly man. The man doesn't even know how to operate the phone, but the man always call.
Yeah, seeing Crowley baby. Yeah, reminiscing about the things.
The man calling names of people, then he was listing them. You call one of 4 names that he knows. The one happy, the one from Maryland, the White Heston president, yes. Kill Williams, and all the other people. Yes. The man saying it. Older persons. He has no reason to lie. He's crying. Yes. When you think of people, when you think that those people that stay serving Liberia, yeah, stay the one leading Liberian people, and then people are there playing politics with other people's life. Yeah. Go ahead, Prince. Before we leave the radio, we are leaving now.
And if this is not, it doesn't make even proof or even certify second concern about Joseph Barker's judgment. Yeah, I don't know what else will. Honestly, I don't know what else will. Because a leader, the decision you made, leader is about decision. Leadership is about decision. You will never go in the village to cut the palm tree down. But the decision you made will determine what a man in the village will be able to cut his palm tree down. So this is a concern. And let me say this. Joseph Barker's decision and inability to make decision is a looming danger for Liberia peace. Yesterday was the 20th anniversary for the peace or fragile peace or what is we thought is peace. Because Liberia put the only thing they know is peace because there is no gun sign, no shooting, no bomb dropping, and they say that peace. You don't know that economic peace. You don't know that justice is a factor to peace as well. But we've seen on the street the violence that taking place on the street as we are getting towards October. It is only perpetrated and coming because of the people and Joseph Barker surrounded himself with. The people George Weah surrounded himself with. George Weah took all the former rebels there All these criminals are in jail, he's running himself with them. So every time we go into election, 2015, we saw bloodshed, we saw violence. Joseph Barker had done the same, and we've seen bloodshed and violence on our street. This is to tell Liberian people that the CDC and the Unity Party under the leadership of Joseph Barker is a looming danger. And the only alternative to stabilize Liberia, it is the CPP under the leadership of Alexander Cumming. Because despite all the attacks on Alexander Cumming, all his decisions have been made towards unifying Liberia, towards reconciling Liberia, and reconciling the people. That is the kind of leadership Liberia needs at this particular juncture, and that's the leadership that will transform Liberia. Imagine with the vendetta, imagine with the anger, with the animosity the United Party people got against CDC. If they happen, God forbid, they win and they take over. You know what will happen in our country again? You know, we'll be getting up every morning, CDC and United Party will be clashing.
Bro, thank you.
You're making the case, the case is just clear. Joseph Barker's judgment is a looming danger for the peace and the stability of Liberia. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. So, Melbourne and the radio station agreed to give her an extra 5 minutes. So that's why we stay on the radio. So when you call in anybody, please just talk for at least 30 seconds so we can give chance to other people. They can have time to talk, while we on the radio in Liberia. Yes, caller, what is your name and where are you calling from? 929.
Good evening, Sekou and Melbourne. I wanted to list out a few things quickly.
Go ahead quickly. We stay on the radio. Go ahead. You see, the Babese made Melbourne to tear up. A lot of people are tearing up because of people, old men like that, crying, calling name of a friends and family and relative that Prince doesn't kill. He cannot even keep up with himself. He has to cry.
Yep.
Go ahead, Mama.
He cannot be president. He cannot be president in Liberia for one reason. And the reason is that he's old and also his children want him. They won't advise their father to retire because they believe that when GMB is a president, they'll be rich for their lifetime. And it's wrong. When GMB can sell people land, the guy that carried him to court, you know what happened to that kid? We need to ask questions. Mm-hmm. People went and begged that guy. So Liberians need to be smart enough to understand that GMB cannot be president. Just for time, thank you. And also Snow and Miguel shouldn't even be talking about politics. Because these are the people that come, that Snow and Miguel were with the NPFL. Mm-hmm. These people, and they stole from us. One, they kill us physically, economically, they are killing us again. So Liberian people need to understand. Thank you, Sekou. Let me give other people the chance.
Thank you. Call up 401 number, last 4 DJ 8962. What is your name and where are you calling from?
Calling from Rhode Island.
How you doing, Mama?
I'm fine. Sekou, Prince Johnson killed my friend's stepfather, Mr. Stephen Corner, in Bon Mines. Prince Johnson entered Bon Mines. That man was from his hometown. He went to the house. The woman had just set the table for her husband. He ate the man food. He turned around, he shot the man right in front of his wife. So then today that one right in this place here, that one never came to us. So she can get sit and get looked for long and just also start crying. Yeah. Prince Johnson had a lot of people. And if Jeremiah Cool would be vice president, Prince Johnson would be an advisor. And anything our country going back as all the other colors been saying. So, Liberian people got a habit of giving reward and reward to those who hide them. And that's a bad attitude and a stupid one we always do. Why we can't bring these people out to face justice, but we will give them. We say, thank you for killing these people. Thank you for hurting my family. That's not a good attitude we got in us. That's why I have to contribute. Thank you.
Thank you so much. This person, the name Betty Milson, I think you have outlived your usefulness on this platform. We're going to block you. We're going to block you permanently from SKTV for being heartless, for making fun out of people's death. So on that note, I already blocked that person called Betty Milson. That person is no longer going to be on SKTV. And not only, even if we decide to bring anybody back, we're not going to bring that person back on this platform. But the fact that you are so heartless, you don't belong here. She even talking about how somebody's platform, somebody's story is not sweet. People tell you talking about sweet. You must be one of the daughters or the sons of those killers. So, caller, what is your name and where you calling from? 609 number. Who is this? You listen to something else. 609 number 3293. Are you there? Are you there, caller? So, that person was making fun. Somebody talking about prison killings of friends, stepdad. She said your story is not even sweet.
Indeed. Indeed.
Life, hey, this kind of that's why I'm patient minded. I'm very tolerant. I don't have patience for stupid people. To be honest with you, if you are just stupid, completely stupid, and you are not human being, you don't belong to this platform. You don't belong.
What kinds of politics is that?
Simple. That's quality. That's just sheer stupidity. Caller, what is your name and where are you calling from? Hey, hello.
Hello?
Yeah, but you have lot of noise behind you. How can we listen to you? You got to turn down the other money, the other whatever you're listening to. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, but you called and we're hearing a lot of noise behind you. Come on, man. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah. You're live on SKTV.
Yeah, this is Manuel Pega calling from North Carolina.
Okay, are you an older person? Something you not understand? I told you to tone down whatever you're listening to is disturbing us. Hello? The person listening to our show, calling on the show and listening to another show again. But he sounds like an older person, so I didn't want to cut him off. But so, Melbourne, let me ask you this, because I saw you getting very emotional. Given what we know right now, that all the killers, all the corrupt-minded people, all those crazy people that are mentally challenged, all of them gravitating towards Joseph Newman Walker. And he's accepting them. And it seems like the ring for people who are globalist.
I didn't get that. Could you try again? I don't see an app called YouTube.
Let's assume that any other person in this election should have been people actually look at Joe Walker direction, give you all the baggage that he comes with. On a serious note, because this is too much for Liberia, man. How are we going to change? Will you only embracing people who are bad people, people who kill other people who make fun of other people's death, and they are proud to be killers. They are proud to be corrupt-minded. They are proud to steal from the country. But you embrace them, happy to have them, and you're using them, criminals, using them as a campaign surrogate. You think these people should be allowed, in your opinion?
Yeah, thank you, Seku. These kind of discussions, I think we had to do it on maybe regular basic, at least so that our people can know as to where we as people, because you can say you want change, or you can say in fact you want better life, and you are still associating yourself with people who make your life to go back, or maybe to look bad. People that are making you to suffer, to stop. Even the name Prince Johnson and the rest of the other people, who make Liberia to be the way it look today, for the name to be mentioned into politics. Like one of your callers in fact, talk about almost 27 years. If Prince Johnson is elected by the people of Nema County as senator, he will be serving for almost 27 years. And I see that, I think that's not the right thing to do as people. Because look, we have to graduate. We have to move forward. We don't have to do this kind of politics in the name of all the person is my tribal person. No. Sekou, on a very serious note, I think we are still behind. We are still far from change. We are still, in fact, Liberia. I don't even know now where we really, because if you are still going back to the same group of cooks, to the same criminals, people who make our life to look the way it look today, people who make our look, people that rape, people that kill, people that make Liberia to look like dump site. Today you are going to hate them because you are going to feel that in fact they are on your side. Then I mean we're not going nowhere. So on a very serious note, because
So,
yeah,
maybe not to cut you off. These things are very important. It is this person called Emmanuel Nya Kamara. He said he's watching and listening to us from all the way Ganta, Nima County. And we've told people that we have people not only listening to or watching all on YouTube and SKTV, live SKTV and Instagram, but people are listening in thousands, hundreds of thousands on the radio.
Mm-hmm.
Things that we're discussing, people are listening and they are getting the facts. So, like you said, it is very important for us to highlight these things so that the people can understand what they are getting themselves into.
Indeed.
Nobody hates Prince Johnson as a person if he doesn't do anything to you. But if we're speaking of changing our country for the better, for the unborn, we should do things differently. We should embrace good people. We should embrace good things. We should not celebrate bad people. It's wrong. So let me take the last caller here, maybe, since you guys are going to be leaving us soon.
Yeah, so we can go because of time now.
Yeah, so caller on the radio, on the phone. The same person again. 609 number, last 4 digit is 3293. Are you there? Yes. You got to tone down whatever you're listening to. It's disturbing us. Tune down whatever you're listening to is disturbing. Just listen to your phone. Yeah, you have called for the third time, but I'm telling you the same thing, but you're not understanding it.
Is that
hello?
Yeah, hello?
Okay, go ahead.
I'm calling from North Carolina, Manila, Texas.
Go ahead.
Yeah, the reason I'm calling that is because we Liberians, we never going to learn the lesson. And I tell you one thing, with this election going on, if we don't pick the right leader this side, our country is going to be just like Haiti. We're going to be running all in the street, killing each other, to carry on like that. So I don't know, for some reason, we just don't learn a lesson. So I hope this time around that we try to do the right thing and pick the right leader. So that's why I have a contact group. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So yes, Mabel, thank you so much, and thank you to our people listening. And like you said, we will continue to speak truth to power, regardless of how people feel.
Mm-hmm.
But I can tell you, we are all Liberians. Nobody owns Liberia. Nobody is less of a Liberian than the other person. If you don't like what we're saying, you have the right to turn off your radio or just switch to different platform to listen. We will always speak to the issue that matter to Liberia and the Liberian people. Your personal feeling is not important to us. Liberia as a country, Liberians and our children are our priorities. Go ahead, Mabel. We're still going to be here.
So thank you so much, Oseku. I was listening to one of our sister radio, and in fact, some guys, they said they were ending back quite recently. They were campaigning, talking almost similar thing like this. In fact, and some people came out. Sunday Martins came out and said, "Oh yeah, that's good. These are things we keep telling our people. Let's do the right thing. Let's change the kind of leadership we have because seeing the man hanging over us." It's almost like dark cloud hanging over us, as people. So I was listening to, wow. So that means there are a lot of Zimbabweans who think that it is time that Senator Prince Johnson go.
Let me tell you something, Mabel. Before we even go, let me just remind you something I'm not saying here. People who are saying that Prince Johnson was spoken to by Alexander Cummings and the CPP, that Jeremiah Kuhn was approached. That's true. But let me tell you reason. Not Comey's decision not to continue to have any conversation with Prince Johnson and the likes of Jeremiah Kuhn was because of the same reason we are speaking now. There were people, there were elements that encouraged Mr. Cummings and other people to have Prince Johnson on board and Jeremiah Kuhn on board so they can win Nimba County. But vast majority of people in their right minds came out and said no. No to Prince Johnson, no to Jeremiah Kuhn. That's why that process did not continue. You have to understand, in a campaign, you can have a lot of people that will be preaching different messages, asking for different things. But if you have credible and reputable people on your team that will look through the lens and say, you know what? These things are not acceptable. These people are not characters to be identified with. And you came out to say, you know what? We wanted to do this, but because of X, Y, and Z, we have withdrawn our interest in these people. It means that the communists can listen. It means that communists can understand when people advise him. Communists, yes, some people want the communists to talk to Jeremiah Kuhn. Some people want him to talk to Prince Johnson. Yes, they talk. But people, vast majority of people say, you know what? If you take communists, if you take Jeremiah Kuhn, Prince Johnson and Jeremiah Kuhn, you put them on your team, it will undermine your message of change. It will present a different picture of you that you don't for good Liberia, that you don't care about what happened to the Liberian people. So I just want to put that message there that, yes, communists talk to these people to bring them on board, but vast majority of people around communists, they say, is the no. So Jeremiah Kuhn and Prince Johnson are nowhere, should be nowhere around communists and anything that has to do with presidency. Walker went and did it. Guess what? Even the great United States has problem with Joseph Walker being president because they feel like Joseph Walker will have people like Prince Johnson around them, and they don't want to see Prince Johnson anywhere around leadership in Liberia. I just want to make sure that message go across while we stay on the radio.
All right, thank you. So see you on tomorrow, and let me say thank to our hardworking team. Thanks so much for the wonderful discussion, and we hope and pray that during the week again we're going to bring the kind of a topic for our people. So good night.
Thank you, Mabel, and thank you guys for for giving all at least a little more time today. Yeah, we really appreciate it. So yes, folks, like you said. Today we did not announce to you to support SKTV, but we always have our cash app there automatically. We update every time we come on. If you have contributed, we appreciate it. If you haven't, try to contribute to SKTV if you can. If you can today, next time you can do it. Anytime, it doesn't matter. But yet we will come here so that if I forget some of our friends, can always remind me we didn't hear about the cash app. Sometimes I don't like to talk about it because it's already there. It can automatic update. All you need to do when you come on, you're going to see it. The Zelle and the Cash App stuff are up there. Yeah, you can contribute anything: $5, $10, $20, $1, anything for that matter. It means a lot to us. We appreciate everybody supporting SKTV. You see these people on the radio, what they did for us today. We should have left that radio 20 minutes ago, but because they are so concerned about this topic under discussion, because of the level of interest developed by the Liberian people, people have been testing them, calling them to keep the show going. That they are going like extra miles to make sure that they keep us on the radio. We were on the radio for 2 hours and 20 minutes. We were only supposed to be there for 2 hours per hour agreement. But again, always, some of you will contribute whether we say or not. Some of you, have to be reminded. But if you don't have it, that's fine. But it is our detail. Now, I'm compelled to do it because if I don't do it, some of our friends and our team member keep reminding me, but we didn't talk about the, people, the support every day when you come on. Beginning of the show, middle of the show, towards the end of the show, you got to remind our people to keep supporting SKTV. So that's why I am reminding you. If you have it, we appreciate it. If you don't have it, we still appreciate you for being here. The fact that you are here, sharing and spreading and, taking our message around, we love it. When I saw Emmanuel Nya Kamara from Nimba, from Kanta, the last time somebody was traveling from, this person was traveling from Lobato, came to Ganta. And it was actually Corona time. This person called me, oh, Braseku, the people had your show on here. They put it on a loudspeaker right by the parking station there. They have hundreds of people listening to the show. I said, really? And the person called me and put the phone on video so that for people to believe that he knows me, for he to show to the people that, yeah, I know the person, Sekou Kenan, that is on the show. I know him, he's my friend, he's my brother. That's how much people are interested. Same thing happened the last time. Somebody called us from Grand Cape Mount County, all the way from the border of close to, how you call this place? Close to Sierra Leone. That they had a show on the radio where they had a group of people listening. And the young man that called the last time from right there in Pinsville, that they had a Hatai shop where every evening they can put a show on the radio for the group of people to listen to it at once. That is because of you. Some of you who don't go on the show, you can be angry at me. Sometimes you will call me, wake me up from sleep, say, you got to go on. So my friends will say, Mama, what happened? No show today? So my Omar will call, say, we're just checking, no show. And believe me, I know some of you are addicted to SKTV, not because of you just listen to talk show. Somebody called me the other day, or lady, very reputable person. This person called me and said, Sekou, I used to listen to Spoon Network. And then somebody told me about closing argument. I used to go there, but Sekou, for some reason, I'm only addicted to your SKTV now. I'm only watching SKTV. I can't even forget to watch other show there. Not because the person had any problem with other show, but the person said that they are addicted to SKTV. Even if they mix it, they will come back and watch the show. We are grateful. Honestly speaking, we are grateful. I want to say thank you to all of you for following SKTV. So somebody sent us $20 saying that they should not call their name, but they send out money for my guys in studio. $20 is just for my guys in studio for at least staying on to work overtime just because of us. We appreciate you. I'm grateful. Thank you so much. We'll send it to them. We will send it to them. Trust me. We always do our best. But if you send something special to appreciate them, believe me, we appreciate you. That person that I block, that person that I don't forget the name, whatever that person was, Betty Milson. From time to time, I've seen that person insulting me, insulting Steve, even Maybon. That doesn't bother me. But the fact that people were talking about death, the fact that people were telling their story about Prince Johnson killing people, the fact that people were crying, telling their story, for somebody to be that heartless, for somebody to be that evil, to make fun out of that, to think that it's funny. That's the reason why I remove that person. People like that are not good among the good people. Their behavior can influence. It's the same thing we are talking right now. When we say people like Prince Johnson and other killers not supposed to be around our leadership, it's the same thing. Crazy people like this, mentally ill people like this, shouldn't be around our social media or around any reputable platforms, because their behavior does not represent any form of decency. Who does that? Somebody's talking about their mother and fathers and good friend death, that they were killed by somebody. Then you say your story is not even sweet. What is sweet about death? What is sweet about somebody killing somebody? What is sweet about that? What is sweet about celebrating a murderer? What is sweet celebrating a troublist? If you are in Liberia or outside of Liberia, if you're supporting Joseph Nima Boaka, it's up to you. But at least you're not going to say that you don't know or you didn't know. You didn't know for the fact that Joseph Boaka, now you are aware of the fact that Joseph Boaka is a troublist. You are aware of the fact that Joseph Boaka has no new idea to give it to Liberia. People that are supporting him are doing it for their own self-aggrandizement. You know for a fact that people who are supporting Joseph Nima Boaka, they're either doing it based on tribal line or sectional solidarity or country solidarity. At least you know the majority of the people who are supporting Joseph Boakai, they are doing it because of their political party, because they have something to call party discipline. But not because they believe in him, not because they know that Boakai has anything to offer to Liberia, but simply because they're from the same country, simply because of tribalism, simply because the conspiracy theory that says do not accept change. They may una politics is different from una politics. They may does not understand Liberian politics. They may can you will put American politics here. They may will be straight. You will not have no eating. Your eating will be closed because you will close the loopholes. The loopholes that give money to unscrupulous elements who are only in government to steal the Liberian people money. Those loopholes will be closed. So people who are, you see, somebody keeps saying no sound. I'm not even sure what's going on with that person's phone. I think everybody can hear me. But the person keeps saying no sound, no sound. I'm not even sure about that. Don't come here to come close the show and just go now, because everybody hear it, or you keep saying no sound, no sound. Can you guys hear me though? This person keeps saying no sound. I'm about to just close it and just go. Because there are few things that we need to talk about. Even though I want to leave now, but few things that I really, really want to say. Yeah, people say they can hear me. Amara says you can hear me. Yeah, loud and clear. Emmanuel Colley say you're loud and come on now. Rose, I don't know. Maybe you need to turn your phone off and put it back on. So what we're saying here is that when you are voting, you have your right to vote for anybody you want to vote for. It's not our prerogative who you vote for. It is not our job to control you, to tell you who to vote for. No, that's not our job. Our job is to inform you that the person you are voting for, who they are, what they stand for, what they have done, and what they have failed to do. So you can vote based on information, based on facts. It is not our job. Our job is to give you the message. You do what you do, you do you, whatever you want to do. But at least you know. For a fact, even supporters of Joseph Boakai believe that the man has problem with judgment. that the man has communication problem, that the man has leadership problem, that the man does not understand leadership, the man does not take responsibility as a leader, that the man, instead of leading, he is being led by his followers. You are the leader, but people are following you, they are leading you. That has been the problem. At least you know that Joseph Boakai is embracing tribal bigot. He's embracing killers. He's embracing corrupt-minded people. He's embracing criminals. At least you know that. Vote for him based on that. That's fine. When you say, okay, I don't care about all of that, yes, at least you don't care, but you already know. And if you don't care, you know what that means? It says something about you also. If you say, I know this person is a criminal, I know this person is a killer, I know this person is a bad deal, is a bad influence, this person is rejected by the international community, this person is rejected by the United States, but yeah, I don't care. That says something about you. You don't care, that's your right. Equally so, we are not responsible for your limitation. We are not responsible for your shortcoming. At least we have done our due diligence to make sure that we give you the needed information that you need to make a conscious decision as to what is right and what is wrong. These people, they will come and say, you lie. But you know very well Prince Johnson is a killer, right? You know that one that not lie. You know that one not true, right? You know very well Satan Witherspoon that controls Boakai campaign is a criminal, an indicted criminal who will soon be a convicted criminal. You know that, right? You know that one that not lie. You know very well Eugene Fangon was one of those people that supported, that sang praises to George Weah, that defended the killings and all the criminal activities of George Weah government. You know that, right? You know that one that not lie, right? Now, the man is in picture with Joseph Boakai. Joseph Boakai embraced him. And he's poised to be Joseph Boakai information minister if Joseph Boakai were to win any election. If he were to win any election, I'm not sure. You know that, right? Do you know Obe who on tape say he invented lie and fake story about Commies being gay? The guy who say he had no a lie and he apologized. He is a liar. He is mentally deranged. He is psychologically impaired. You know he is with Joseph Boakai, right? Joseph Boakai take advice from him. Joseph Boakai take advice from people like Obe. Can you imagine? Amen. You know that Joseph Boakai is impaired with Prince Johnson, who says Joseph Boakai can collapse anytime and die. That Joseph Boakai is toting battery. That Joseph Boakai should not be around anywhere around presidency. You know, now he's now campaigning, leading the campaign of Joseph Boakai in Nima County. Do you know that all the bad people that Jowiah rejected, Jowiah rejected Prince Johnson, Jowiah rejected Eugene Fangon, Jowiah rejected George Solo. All these people, Jowiah rejected them, said they were not good human beings. Imagine we all say Jowiah government is bad. We all say Jowiah government is crazy. Jowiah government is corrupt. Jowiah government is inept. People then that Jowiah rejected, that they are bad, are the people that Joseph Boakai is taking. When you ask them, they say, yeah, we know, but at Joe and me, we won. Am I surprised to hear that? No. Am I surprised to see that? No. I know, knowing all of those bad things and say, I agree, we want it, it says more about you than the person you're supporting. It says a lot about your mindset, your sense of reasoning, your understanding of life, and your priorities. Some people are with our priority. Let me tell you. Some people are just born to be follower and group thinkers. Some people are bugabus. Some people are beheaded chickens. They have no sense of direction. Wheresoever they see other people going, they go there when they are bugabus. When they are beheaded chickens, when you cut the chicken hair, chop it off, and then just leave the chicken. No chicken don't have no direction going. You can go anywhere. So those things, they don't surprise me. I'm not mad at them. They're just who they are. And they all belong to the platform. So we have to accept all of them for who they are. Maybe some of them mind will change to do the right thing in the future. But if they don't, at least we have done our part. In life, do your part. It is called due diligence. I thank you, people. We'll be here tomorrow. Again, one of my picking Bakawa M. Cornell. I didn't even know, Mama, you were here. It's been a long time. I met you in the last time in Philadelphia. It's been a while. I don't see you. You used to be on SKTV almost every day when we used to do show on the cell phone. He's a big DNB supporter too. I love all my brothers, man. I love all of you. Trust me. I don't care who you support. My only thing is to tell you exactly what is right. If you take it, fine. If you don't take it, like you're communicating. All I gotta say. And you know, we the parent when we say communicating, that one there is that your business. That's not our business. All our thing we do, we tell you the truth. We tell you what is right. If you listen, fine. If you don't listen, you're calling away. When you say you're calling away. When people say we communicating, they say people say you're calling away. If you listen to it, fine. You don't listen to it, then your biscuit. Then you will eat it. I love you guys, man. We gotta leave it there. Yeah, but so let me see. Just a second. Since I talk about people contributing, somebody sent $10 to SKTV just now. Yeah, thank you so much. We appreciate it. Sadie. And then another person sent $25 to the Zelle. Another, let me see. The person say, let me see. I want to make sure. Okay, the person that sent the $20 for the people. Let me make sure. Yeah, the person that sent it to the guys at the studio, that was $20. Yeah, so another person sent $10 after that. So we say thank you so much to all of you. We love you. We will be here tomorrow. Steve's supposed to come on today, but for some reason, Steve has something going on. There is a death in our community, and Steve being the president of the Liberian Association here, so he is obligated to. Yeah, my sister, Miata say we will continue to speak our dialogue. It was speaking. The other time, I was telling somebody I can speak, the person think I was joking. But the person try me. They know why I told him. I can speak other dialect too. Now we Madingo, I can understand a lot of different dialects. But I can speak. I'm not fluent in most of them, but I can understand most of it. Yeah. I can also understand French too. I can speak French a little bit. Not a lot. I can also understand Arabic a little bit. Not fluent, but I can speak a little bit. Yo, they might be here. You got some small thing, pack different places. Yeah, now how you go for your head to be big a little bit. So you can learn plenty things and put it inside. So you can learn plenty dialect. Yeah. Look at the other ones that I can speak small pelena. Show me that, that beautiful pellet Jew that you used to have over there. Just send me your number. She will tell you I can speak pellet. That was if I speak money, go to her, she will not listen to me or English. Some people they can just come made me talk. But I your parent Judah, remember? Just tell me what number. I was supposed to speak. One finish, and you know, when you say you can say you can throw talk. One finish throwing talk to the Pele. And that's what you say. Oh, don't see that ball now. But you know, I'm getting old now. I don't throw talk anymore. I'm a grandpa now. No more throwing talk. So, folks, we'll see you tomorrow. We love you, and we will be here to give you more information and discuss more politics. Yeah. What kind of song I want to play today? One of my favorite songs I'll play today. You said to me why.
Hey. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Oh. It was gonna be. Oh.
D12 on the beat.
If nobody talks about you, you are nobody. If no.
The person who say the woman, you got to prove to me that you better woman. You better get. If you better get, tell me the truth. Then I will start speaking my real pellet to you right now. But nobody got to be listening. I hope no other person. I hope my brother Joseph Conto is not here because Joseph Conto part of my brother. He must say, we know what's up. Joseph Conto not here. You want me to speak pellet? You do the pellet girl. You got to tell me say a pellet girl. Hey, then we'll be speaking it. Wow, we can't wish my pellet on you. For him, man. So if you trust yourself, call me. I will speak the pellet to you, and you can't confess to the people and say, how about buying pellet? You see? Farm pellet, you can speak pellet. So I finish beat down.
I'm pretty satisfied with what I've done.
Siri, now you. We talk about pellet boy. Siri, not pellet. Siri said, "You pellet get you. She understand you." All right, we gotta leave it there, folks. Sometimes we just gotta throw some him. You know what? Oh, get you from somewhere. Okay, we'll talk. I will speak the pellet to you. Can't enter SKTV fan and say, "Your man, Mansiku. Your man, see that man go near you. That man, a half pellet." But the other girl that say she gets people, you say my mom from Banga. What about you say? Okay, you for here. Your mom from Banga. You from where? You from Salala or Toduta? You know, my uncle used to have a big gas station somewhere there in Bon County. He used to call it place, I don't know, Maliki. Some kind of place there in Bon County there. He used to have big gas station and restaurant there. Buffy Canning. Maybe some of you will know him. But anyway, let me not tell you all my secret. Me and Joseph Conto, we can talk our thing. Oh, Joseph Conto one can listen to my team while talk coming through all my pellet again and they won't be listening to it going kind of money. Joseph Conto, you're not here. You laugh. Call me. Let's talk about how you're going to count this show here. Joseph Conto. Let's talk to our people then in pellet. So you can campaign to them, the person that you believe is supposed to win the election and reason why you vote for that person. As a matter of fact, this coming Monday, while we're on the radio, I will challenge all of you that can speak your dialect. To speak to your people there in your dialect while we're on the radio. They coming Monday. Every time I come show you my skill. My one, I will speak in 3 different dialects. But I'll be the last person though, because sometimes I will steal some of your vocabulary and some pellet vocabulary and Maningo vocabulary and what the other one said. What the other thing? And Basa too, and Basa vocabulary. Yeah. So that way we speak it to our people then and let it listen. So that when you go to vote, they say, yeah, I hear it from my own children from America and other part of the world. We'll do it this coming Monday. Monday, we'll speak our dialect to the people then. We'll tell them the truth about all the people then. We will tell them the truth about Prince Johnson, about Joseph Boakai. The truth about commies, the truth about what the other meaning, the guy who was fighting for that kind of position at the same time he pastor. And medical Gbe. He may not even know what that one is. We got some pellet blowing all day. We don't want to know what that one mean. So we are fighting for that kind of position. You were fighting. Hey, you, I'm still on the show. Come on now. These kids, man, they want me to stop the show now. We got to leave it there because these guys are disturbing me. Principal, you can't speak no darling. Principal, that Tennessee man. I don't know how that can speak Tennessee. Principal is from Tennessee. He can't speak no darling. Dorothy says she can speak crew. Dorothy, if you speak a crew, if you speak a good Google like we are, say yeah, I hear her. We'll give you a war because your own crew be the way that your camera guy can forget about your darling. Me when you hear me speaking Mandingo, you'll be like, what? They made me speaking one English. When they say Mandingo vocabulary, I mean when they say Mandingo thesaurus, when they say Mandingo dictionary, that me right here, I can speak the deep one. I can speak 4 different Mandingo. The Labrador Mandingo, the Guinea Mandingo, the African Mandingo, and the Mali Mandingo. I mean, no one can speak it. Yo, the Mali one they call in the Bambara, the African they call in the Jula, the Labrador one they call them Mandingo, the Guinea one they call them Mandinka and Konyaka. I can speak all I want. Yo, so my own Mandingo thing, I got no border. Yeah, so we will damage you, we will destroy you in our dialect tomorrow on Monday. So please be able to go, yeah. So that is there. Please umpa the Congo dialect can speak. Congo dialect. How am I going to go speak to the Congolese in Zaire? I want to be in the Prince. Yeah. So that I'll bring just send you on to me and always speak, the manner. I forgot that. I'll bring you send you on there, you send it to council. We can stream as I can be speaking the manner to our people there. If you can speak manner too, then we're good. I'll bring my boy Nyavulule will come on. We'll talk in manner. Yeah, man. I love you guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Yeah. Because of that, I can play my Nima song. Don't be jealous. I can play your song, but my Nima song. When I want to go, people can provoke me. Yeah. This person here, now call her, say Gigi James, she tried to provoke me. She said, because she can't speak Mandingo, any kind of way I say, they will believe it. What kind of dialect you can speak? And one will challenge you in. It tell you, say, me, I can speak all the dialects. So, you must try me. Oh, Monique says, I shouldn't go. My man, I've been here for 2 hours and 49 minutes. I won't go now. Where you want me to go? Unless you have something to say. Under the 10 minutes, you have something to say, I will make you to come and say, but just make sure you can speak something like Mandingo. Or Pele. Or crew. Or something like that. Like anything. If you can't speak anything there, then you must say, it's not good for you. So, Munir, if you want to come on, let me know. I'll send you the link so you can cast your one thing under 10 minutes. If you do that, I'll be opening the line. I'll bring you on. If not, you can just call me and say on the line, on the phone line. Yeah, Munisha shouldn't go, but I've been here forever, man. Oh, man, you marry a woman, so the woman that teach you how to speak the Pele now. Just come to here. You can't lie in Pele. If you can't lie in Pele, my man, Joseph Control will deal with you. Yeah. Oh. They get here called the last name is called William. I think the name is Belai William. Steve, we finish retire with you now, Steve. We living at the time you coming. When Monique Shen come here and can't lie in Pele. Joseph Control can dictionary in Pele, you must try. But Steve Umpa, the one they call polyvalent in French. Steve Bolle that polyvalent. You make him speak Bani, he can speak Mandingo, he can speak French, he can speak Gio, he can speak Mano. Steve can multitask. Steve speak all the dialects, man. Most of the dialects. Don't see like that. Don't see still like that. Some of Congo ball, the men are control ball. They like Steve that big control ball. They make him speak Mandingo. Oh, when you just begin speaking Mandingo, you can't believe it. They make him speak Mandingo. He can speak French. He can speak Bandi. He can speak Gio. On a serious note, the winner team Steve can speak that Pele. Because the man was lying to me the other day in Pele. Meetings against Pele. And you know that means they can talk about Kapao. Library along the way. Kapao. Still, don't you want to lie to me in my own second dialect, man? Yeah, man, don't try me. That your Bandi can speak and Gio and all the other one I can take it, but the other one they can't lie to me. Yeah, some of the parts of it I watch Steve Kunika. You see, the man can say he can speak Pele too. Yeah, but I can speak Pele more than the man. Yeah, we can speak plenty dialect. Don't see all that. Don't think because me I grow in Morovia, I can speak all the kind of small dialect. And then when I went to Guinea too as refugee, I spent a lot of time in Conakry. I can speak Soso too. Soso, when it comes Soso in Guinea, I can speak it. Yeah. I can understand it. I can even sing song inside. Because I drove Magbana in Conakry, I drove taxi as a refugee. Yeah, before I left from there, I came back to Morovia. And when I was in Labrador now, doing Chatila time. All the way until Chatila left, I was in Labrador. I spent some time in Guinea, but I didn't live in Guinea throughout my refugee life. I mean, I came back quick in Morovia, where I know Morovia more than anywhere in Labrador. I grew up in the city. So all the people there, beginning that just came to Morovia because of war time, they can't lie to me. That's why I've been out of Liberia for so many years, but I can still sit here and describe the entire city. I know everywhere. Oh, Joseph Kondo can speak Loma too. Monique Kishen, my man, I'll be waiting for you to come and can speak your small Pele. I didn't see you, so I'll come and go now. Yeah, I'll picking Musa Kita too. Himpa, your uncle then, the Pele people then. Musa Kita will come and speak Pele to the people then. If you not do it, I'll call him. Yeah, Musa Kita from Minnesota there. The men uncle then, the Pele people then. So the men know. In fact, every quarter that the men uncle. Every quarter that Musa Kita uncle. Steve, tomorrow, pa, you do whatever you want to do, but on Monday, we'll be speaking our dialect to the people then. You're not going to be so dialect, we'll speak English for those that can't speak their dialect. But it will be strictly speaking to the people in Liberia about this election. And if you come here, you can't speak anything negative that we can't understand. If we find out, the fine you will pay, it will not be easy. So Steve, my man. I know I told the people you should be here, but because there's a deaf in the community, you were there. So I already told the people. But anybody come here and can't lie or can't say one of stupid thing. Okay, yeah. Because you know what? They be like Williams. I will make her the match commissioner. If anybody can speak better, they lie, you gotta tell me. The one I can't understand, you want to tell me. If Joseph going to come and lie and say anything negative, you let me know. We'll find him and block him. The Papa still calling him. We'll finish on the show, Papa. Hello, Papa. The show finished. We're about to leave now. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Okay. Oh. Damn. Papa, you can speak all of that? Okay, you know what we'll do? That one, that Monday, not tomorrow. It's going to be Monday. So you ready for that on Monday? Papa, you, but the thing about you, you're going to cry. If you're going to cry, people are not going to understand you. Okay, yeah, don't cry, okay? When you call in, you speak the Pele, the Basso, the Global, and what was the third one? It's a Global, Basso, and what thing? And crew, right? Okay, so if you call in, you're going to speak it to your people there and tell them who you wanted to vote for, reason why you wanted to vote, without crying. You comport yourself, we know the feelings. But sometimes you just let it go. You just speak directly to them, okay? Okay. That will be Monday, okay? Don't cry, okay? All right. It's okay. It's okay. All right. I think they killing thing really did something to this puppy. Some people are traumatized because of what happened to them, what happened in front of them, what they watched, what they saw with their own eyes. So every time he calls, he's reminded of what happened. Sometimes I can just be strong, but I can be so emotional in my heart. But I can't be crying while doing the show. It's not gonna look good. But I can feel really bad when I listen to some of these people. Yeah, folks, it was nice being here. So it's gonna be Monday, where we'll be speaking all our dialects here. All of us. Me, I'll be the last. Because I want that belly can steal my Google belly. Just a control to come and be stealing my small, belly that I know they can add it to their own. I don't want that. I won't be the last. When I finish speaking. That one did not know. The Maningo we spoke for Dillon. To the point where I started speaking Arabic and just for Dillon business. Because I thought he was better than his competitor. Especially Sidishan that would have said amen to George Weah. So we did a lot for Dillon. And our people responded positively for Dillon. So tomorrow we'll start. I don't know who I'm going to say your vote for, but I will tell the people what to do. If you can hear Maningo, their business. If you can hear Maningo too, they're communicating. I know.
First time I saw your face, I knew I was in love. Baby, your smile takes my breath away. And they can say what I want, girl, I don't mind. As long as you are by my side. Baby, you smile of paradise. Baby, girl, come be my love life. How many times do you want me to say I love you? Cause then I tell the world I do. Even you want me, girl, I do. Baby, girl, come be my love life. Inikuma. Yega ampa ilikuwa. Anyway, don't need umbrella, I will take the rain away. Inikuma. Yeah, girl, I'm by Ilikuma. Anyway, you will come on. How many times do you want me to say I love you? 'Cause when I tell the world I do, even you want me girl I do. Baby, girl, don't be my love for life. How many times do you want me to say I love you? 'Cause when I tell the world I do, even you want me girl I do. Baby, girl, don't be my love for life.
Mom, wow. Mom. Damn. He went to something. No, let's be rich. Come on.